Hello and welcome back to the course. We're now in section 3 where we're going to take a look at using ARB feeder websites and also manually searching for ARBs. I introduced you to ARB feeder services in section 2. Now we're going to look at why, in my opinion, it's worthwhile investing in one of these services. So first of all, the biggest thing for me is it will save you a huge amount of time, and time is money. So would you rather spend 2 hours finding one big ARB manually, or pay to have 5 or 6 delivered to you automatically in that time? You really have got to weigh up the cost benefit of this. In my opinion, it really is an investment. Secondly, the ARB feeder websites and the software will do all of the calculations for you. They also identify good and bad ARBs straight away, so you can feel confident in the ARBs that you're choosing. So you can literally just sit back and wait for an ARB to come in. So what about free ARBing websites? Should you use or try a free ARBing website? My opinion, definitely not. If it's free, this means large numbers of people will also be placing that same bet, meaning it will most likely get flagged by the bookmaker. This could lead to your bet being cancelled or your betting limits restricted. Therefore, you'll probably no longer be able to place bets using that same bookmaker ever again. So please only ever use a paid ARBing service. So, what is the process when using one of these ARB feeder websites? Step 1, you simply choose a package, you sign up for it at the website. Rebel Betting often have offers on daily, weekly, monthly or yearly subscriptions. Step 2, you load your chosen bookmakers with funds to place your bets with. Step 3, you filter your chosen bookmakers on the ARBing software, and then the software will only search ARBs that are at your chosen bookmakers. Now when the software finds an ARB, it will notify you. You then simply click on the links it provides, which take you straight to the bet selections, having done all of the calculations for you. Step 5, you simply place your bets at the bookmakers. And then step 6, after the event has taken place, you have made your profit. So it really is a nice, simple and quick process to make your money. And as I mentioned before, Rebel Betting have loads of tools and resources to help you get going with ARBing and using their software. I've put the link in the descriptions box, so please take a look at Rebel Betting. So that was the process finding your ARBs using an ARB finder software. But what about if you want to find your ARBs manually? Basically, you follow these 3 steps. So step 1, you simply scan various markets on one bookmaker and match them up to either Betfair or Smarkets to see if the lay price of a selection is lower than the back price on the bookmaker. Step 2, use an ARBing calculator to calculate how much to back at the bookmaker and how much to lay at the betting exchange. The ARBing calculator that I use is Profit Accumulator's ARBing calculator. Now this is totally free to use. All you need to do is sign up for a free account at Profit Accumulator. You can then use their ARBing calculator. And when you've worked out how much you need to place as a back bet and how much you need to lay at the betting exchange, you simply wait for the event to end and then you've made your profit. So here's an example of a manual ARBing opportunity that I have found. So I was scanning Bet365 and I came across this doubles match with Mannarino and Nice. The way that I personally like to search for these manual ARBs is by having the 2 windows up side by side on my computer. So on the left hand side I'll have Bet365 and on the right side I'll have the Betfair exchange. This is so that when I'm scanning the markets I can easily spot an ARBing opportunity. And the opportunity that arose here was at Bet365, you could back Mannarino and Nice to win the match at 3.40. And you can see very clearly on Betfair, you could lay this selection for 3.15. So very simply, I spotted that the lay price was lower than the back price. So we can actually do an arb here to make some profit. So once you've found your arbing opportunity on the bookmakers and either the Betfair or the Smarkets exchange, you very simply open up the calculator at Profit Accumulator and you start by putting your back stake into the calculator. So I had £200 at Bet365 to bet on this event. You can see next to that to the right, you've got the back odds. Our back odds were 3.40. So we just type this in. We then just type in our lay odds of 3.15, which were the lay odds at the Betfair exchange. This calculator automatically has 5% lay commission, which is what you get charged at Betfair. Smarkets is 2%, and they generally have some other offers as well. So once you put all of that into the calculator, the results will be displayed. So very clearly it states at odds of 3.15, which is your lay odds, your lay stake is £219.35. Your liability will be £471.60. So if the bookmaker bet wins, your overall position will be £8.40. If the exchange lay wins, your overall position will be £8.38. So basically it doesn't matter what the result is, you will make either £8.38 or £8.40. And remember, this calculator is totally free to use at Profit Accumulator when you sign up for their free account. But my advice is, if you haven't yet done any match betting, certainly sign up, because there's an easy £2,000 to be made within about a month or two. And once again, I've put the link in the description box. So the big question is, which should you do? Manual ARB searches or use an ARB finder service? In my opinion, time is money. So most people find it is worth investing in an ARB finder service. The long and the short of it is that an ARB finder will supply you with a lot more ARBs than you can search for manually. It also does all of the calculations for you, so there's a lot less room for error, and it's generally safer, as it takes you straight to the selections. So all you have to do is type in the figures and then you've made your profit. Now I would certainly recommend trying out both manual ARB searches and using an ARB finder service. You can then discover for yourself which one you are more suited to.